Testing 1, 2, 3. What is this? Hey everybody, it's Johnny Beane. 8:06 p.m. Eastern Time. February 7th, 2020. Welcome, Jay Hannon. Hey man. You guys can hear me, right? Hang on. There we go. There we are. Hey, you guys, welcome. Jay is on his way. Dave said he's going to be late, so not sure. You ready? What?
I might still have food in my teeth. I just finished eating.
Oh man, I just finished running up a hill.
For what? Hold on a second. Keep talking. I'm listening.
For exercise. Exercising.
What are you doing?
You know. First off, are you here? John Parson, there you are, man.
John Parson project.
John Parson, dude, thank you so much for the new camera, man. Right there. That's what you guys are looking at. Brand new camera.
So you're using it right now?
Yeah.
So there's no more Lionel Richie or,
Oh, I don't know.
The Tessie switch,
Uh-huh.
Man, I look like a mess tonight. Holy
Kramer?
cow.
I don't know, but right now I have it. John Parson, thank you again so much, man. This new camera looks like the Enterprise compared to my other one. The thing is, though, I have to have it set to the lowest setting.
Why?
Because the highest setting, it shows the entire room. It shows everything.
Oh, so you're like super far away, I guess, right?
In real life, I'm about that far. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm loading up the pop-up chat. Sorry.
Joe Hervey.
How far away are you?
If I was to touch the camera, I'd have to come up like this.
So you're not like right now. I'm touching it.
No, I can only go this. I can only go this far.
So put it closer.
I'd have to move my entire screen.
Oh, your screen's really that far back from you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because it's a huge screen.
It's massive. It's just massive.
Here, I'll do this, but hopefully,
your house doesn't fall down.
Yeah, the camera will fall down.
Hey, Adam's in here saying hello at fu-tone.com.
Hey, Adam. Hey, man. Thank you again, man. The Hex Hider. You guys got to check these out. Got to check them out. You've seen these things, right?
Cool video. Cool video you did on it.
Right there.
Yeah.
It's a little Allen wrench, and what you do.
Hey, we're going to see another demo on it. Here we go, boys.
Here you go. Yeah, it fits right on your back of your headstock. It sticks to the tuners because it's a magnet.
And you know what's cool about that, man? Is like when you put on, the other things, either you have to stick something to the back of your headstock or you have to screw something into the back of your headstock to hold on to your tools.
Yeah.
That's just like, you don't have to make any wholesale changes,
No, because not all guitars come with the the little screw and the bolt.
Yeah.
All that.
Yep.
So these things are very, very cool, and they're available from fu-tone.com. I did a little demo video. That'll be right where that subscribe icon is on playback.
And why am I so blue? It reminds me of remember Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory when what is the who eats something and they turn all blue from it?
I don't know. I never saw it.
What?
Never saw it. Although one of my favorite bands is actually named after a character in that.
Huh.
Can you guess? Can anybody in the chat guess who I'm talking about? What the band is called?
The band, man. It's the band. If I do
Yeah.
that, no.
Yes. Nesdal says he'll be here in about 10 minutes.
Thanks for the warning, Dave.
So it's all good. Yeah, that's right. You got it, man. Where is it? There we go. Right
Really?
there. Farouk Assault. Yeah.
I never knew that was a character in that movie.
Mhm.
Wow. Nerd Halen.
Hey, man. Yes.
And look, my drummer slash brother-in-law is in here. He's the one that just got my old Ibanez refinished from CHS Customs or Buddy Craig.
Mm-hmm.
So I told Jimmy his Optimus Thrice in the chat, but I told him because he has another guitar at Craig's right now. I told him when he gets that one back, maybe he can come on like a Friday night or something, or a Saturday night, and kind of show off the guitars. So.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, he just has to watch his mouth. He has a super duty trucker mouth.
Well, we don't care about that anymore.
Well, yeah. Is Cameron Brown in here tonight?
I saw him earlier. And Cameron, thanks for tagging us in that tweet earlier. Did you get that? I think you were in there. He tagged us in one of Steven Rosen's long lost Eddie interviews.
Oh. Cool.
Very cool stuff. Very cool. Yeah, I think he'll be back on here soon. He's got so much more to tell.
Yeah, that was a fun episode we did up with him. It was cool. Cameron isn't here. Cameron, right before I went down for dinner, I bounced down a mix for your song, and there's just a couple little changes I got to make, and then you should have something when you wake up tomorrow morning, like Christmas. I'll put a big bow on it for you in your Dropbox.
Awesome.
So yeah, it's cool.
Awesome, man. Well, hey, I'll do the we got 61 people in here, 63 people. All right, if you guys want me to say your name, you got to say something in the chat. So say tell us where you're from. Where are you watching from right now? Yeah, we're live, Halface. There we go. Who else is here? Jack the Rabbit, Mr. BHB. Is that Bruce? Archer 3 Locky Nut is here. Blank Palette 2 is also in the house. Oh my goodness, here we go. Fender Guru is here. Nerd Halen, Jaher 84. Hugh Caldwell, Tom Harhigh, Jimmy Biter, Bry the Sign Guy, Scott Nickerson, Michael James.
Michael James Fox. Man, I look weird.
David Scher, you look weird.
You look like you have extra colors in your on your palette on your screen.
This camera is amazing, man. You don't even want to see what it actually looks like when I change it. I can do it, but you'll see the mess on the table here.
It's a panoramic webcam.
Dude, I can't. Maybe I'll switch it later and you guys can see what it looks like.
Yeah.
Stephen S is here. Nightbot, love you. And I think that's it. It's the same people talking, so there we go. I can only name who I see, so.
And you can always see who you can name. What?
Yeah. Yeah. So man. Yeah, again. New? Huh?
Anything new with you?
Oh, the camera. Thank you again, John Parson Project. This thing is amazing. It's amazing. And yes, I'm far away. If I was to touch the camera, the guitar would go to about there. So I'm pretty far away. Yeah.
So far away.
It looks better though, doesn't it? I mean, it looks
Yeah.
cleaner. I mean, here, let me
It's just
solo.
like it almost looks like somebody turned the color up on you a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Well, this is on the lowest setting. If I was to switch it to the highest setting, I would be like way back here.
Yo!
I'd be like, hey, guy. Hey, you guys.
Hey, Clayton James Hicks, 1998 Hicks. Today is, what is today?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Where's my notes? Today is a different kind of truth. 8 years old today. Can you believe that?
It's crazy.
What happened?
I don't know. It feels like it came out like 2 or 3 years ago. You know?
It seems like it was just yesterday. Somebody was asking me for free downloads of it. And I'm like, no. You got to buy it. They have it. They have it for sale in Canada.
They probably have it for sale on the moon. Today's Frankenstrat Friday. Clayton James Hicks, 1998.
It is. It is. That's right, Clayton. Definitely. Man. So what else? What else is new? I didn't get out of bed till like 1 o'clock this afternoon.
That's what I'm talking about.
Even though I went to bed at like 10 o'clock last night.
So, what?
You know? Yeah. I've been going to bed early.
Oh, so tomorrow night's going to be a real hoot when at whatever time you're going to be like, guys, I'm so tired. I usually go to bed now. I'm so tired.
Oh, no, it works out. It works out for Saturday.
How's it work out?
I get all my rest, during the week, and then I'm up all night Saturday night.
I get up.
But hey, thanks for mentioning that. We actually have we're doing 2 shows tomorrow, and I'll show you guys. Where's the video?
Two shows.
Yeah, it'll be good. Oh, hang on.
Well, in the meantime, Bri, the sign guy, says, anyone hear the new Joe Satriani 1980s song?
Oh, that's right. That's right. I heard it.
What's the first thing you thought of when you heard it?
I thought it's Joe Satriani.
but no, the first time I heard it, well, the only time I didn't even listen to the whole song, but the second I popped it in, I was like, it's like a ripoff of Thunderstruck.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I know it's like an homage to like a lot of that stuff back then. Supposedly there's some Eddie Van Halen.
That's what the Van Halen news desk was saying. Here, let me.
I'll have to listen to the song, the entire song, because I only, like I said, I skipped through and I really was like, Here
we go. Here, let's do this. Yeah, I thought it was good. I mean, I like Satriani.
I like him too. Don't get me wrong.
And he's a really cool dude. I've talked to him 2 or 3 times over the years. Here we go. Here it is. Let's do this. So Joe Satriani releases Eddie Van Halen inspired instrumental. It's on the Van Halen news desk. There we go. You guys can see that. Joe Satriani has announced his next album, Shape Shifting, right? Will come out on April 10th. Is that a Tuesday? Or does that matter anymore?
For CDs, it probably still matters, but
Oh, who buys
digital?
CDs?
You can launch something anytime.
Yeah, I haven't bought a CD and like a physical CD, and I don't know how long. I do iTunes.
Um,
Let's see. He just released the first single from the LP, 1980, which is an how do you say that? Homage? Homage?
yeah,
Is there's no H?
I don't even know where the
Um,
hell that is on there.
to Eddie Van Halen
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
containing plenty of finger tapping and melody. Satriani used an Eddie Van Halen signature phaser pedal as a tribute to his guitar hero. Satch says, I've always been a huge fan of Eddie Van Halen. In my mind, he just crystallized that era. I think that's the word. The late 70s and early 80s, he kind of saved rock guitar, so that's what I would have been doing.
What?
Is that what it says? That's what I
So
would
that's
have.
what I would have been doing. What? What if Eddie Van Halen wasn't crystallizing the era? Joe would have.
I don't know. Anyway, there's the video. You guys can check it out on Van Halen News Desk.
Somebody mentioned there was a comment I saw about this song and about Joe Satriani, about how there was an interview with him in like Australia or something from I don't know if it was the early 90s or something, and he wasn't saying nice things about Eddie, but I never saw it. I never heard it. I never read it. But I guess some other people knew what this person was talking about. Do you know what he's talking about?
I've never heard of that.
Okay.
Although, like I said, Satriani, I've talked to him a few. Well, technically, I I did a Google Hangout with him years ago. Well, actually, they did one with. Well, I jumped into one of theirs. Let's just say, and talked to him for quite a while. And it's on my channel here. I think it's probably on the Chickenfoot channel.
Mm-hmm.
Dave, you ready?
Hey now,
David Desdahl.
What's happening?
I'm excited to show you these.
I'm excited to show you something.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. This mammoth monster.
So yeah, I've talked to Satriani, I think a few times technically. And he was very cool. He was a very cool dude, and he lives, in the Bay Area. So we were talking about some of the same. We knew some of the same people in the same places, and that's kind of what we talked about.
Oh, you eat at that McDonald's? Oh, me too, man. we should be friends.
I know a guy that bought a guitar from him, or an amp. I think he bought an amp from him, and I think Satriani gave him a guitar lesson as well.
Wow. That's cool.
Very cool, yeah. Yeah, and then I called into Rockline one time, and he was on there, and what else? Oh, I met him at one of Jason Becker's. You guys have seen the Not Dead Yet, the documentary on Jason Becker. I went to the show. Like, if you watch the documentary, there's a concert at the end, and I was there, and I got to go in early and hang out with all those guys. I think was Kotzen there? I think Richie Kotzen was maybe there. Satriani was there. Steve Lukather was there. Like tons of different people.
Speaking of Richie Kotzen, somebody let me try to find it real fast. Let me try to find it real fast.
Right quick.
Somebody made a
meme.
No, somebody made a remember his old Ibanez guitar?
Yeah.
Somebody made a copy of that. Let me see if I can find it real fast. Real fast. Here it is.
Right quick. You'll make it right quick.
Ibanez Family is the Instagram page. And this guitar is just badass, man.
I mean, it's an RG.
Yeah, I know it's an RG. Doesn't mean it's not badass.
Jeez. So much just jumped down my throat, why don't you?
Well, you did it to me.
I didn't
Just
do
an
it.
RG.
I didn't did it to you.
Why isn't it? There we go. Just got to yell at it.
I wonder if he still has that.
I don't know. Probably, right? Why wouldn't he? Why would you get rid of this piece of art?
It looks like a lot of people have made copies of that.
Well, I want one. If anybody wants to make me one, just get rid of those pickup, whatchamacallits.
The rings?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's annoying. I like it without it. I never saw the back, though. It's nice of him to put a picture of me on his guitar.
Is it called the Brunny? The Burnei.
That's I love the two-tone Ibanez logo. Was his like that? I'm assuming.
I don't know.
Here, I just found a bunch of different
I
pictures.
dig that a lot. A lot.
See, now I like that telly looking thing that he had from Ibanez.
Oh, that blue thing right there?
I think it's called a Starfield.
Huh. I showed you that issue of Guitar. Which one is it? Guitar for the Practicing Musician, Guitar World. Which one with him, Reb Beach, and Nuno on it?
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's a Guitar World.
That's the first guitar issue of anything I ever bought. I couldn't stop staring at that, man. His guitar and Reb Beach's guitar as well.
Now, Red Beach had the Ibanez, the funky looking, funky shaped one, right? In that
Funky
picture,
shape meaning it had the artwork from the first
not an
album.
RG. Funky shape meaning not an RG.
Yeah, not an RG.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
My friend Alex King just had a replica made of that. It's a real Ibanez. But someone painted it for him like that. It's really cool.
Johnny, if you could, when you're done scrolling this stuff, just go on Guitar World. What the hell, man? It might be sitting right over there. Hold on a second. Now I want to see it again.
Guitar World.
Woiled. Guitar Woiled.
Which? Oh, he left.
92, I think, right? 91? 90?
Oh wait. Oh, you want to see the issue?
Yeah. Man, I thought it was sitting right here. Right here, right?
Hey, Quentin. I'm doing okay. And everyone else that had said hello. Sorry, I'm just a little.
Here it is.
Little bit.
Power Trio. Oh, here. This is the one you're talking about.
It's red, right? Like the cover.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm telling you, man, just seeing that on display. Yes.
So which
Seeing that- what?
What?
Seeing that on display on the magazine rack at ShopRite when I was what year is that?
Well, it has winger on it, so it's got to be like 90, 91.
I think
Somewhere.
it might be 90. It should say it on the top.
Actually, he's holding the guitar from the second Winger album, so that would be 90. It's yeah.
There it is on the top right.
90.
May 90.
May 90. There it is.
He's got that big bouffant perm going on. But this is before I started playing guitar, right? And
years before, right?
What?
Like years. What year did you start?
Yeah, so I was 13, and I didn't start playing guitar for another 2 years after this. Yeah, man. Look at that.
That's my friend Alex's guitar.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
Can you get more pictures? Can you send you can he send you more pictures?
I'm sure he's got them all on his Facebook
That's public.
page.
That's a public picture.
Yeah.
Because it had his name on
it.
He's got everyone's cool guitars. He's just huge collector. But yeah, that's one of his that's his newest guitar. Why do you want me to send you a picture of that?
Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, think of that, man. Like before I even played guitar, looking at that magazine cover in the store, you know, I bought it just because it looks so cool.
And that's that's probably the inside right there, huh?
Yeah, that's the poster, I think, right? Didn't come up with it. See, look at the headstock on Kotzen's guitar. It's just a white, the whatever regular Ibanez logo on there.
I think he had more than one of those, or he may have had more than one of those. I just saw a bunch of them.
Very cool.
Oh,
So look, how often do you see Soundgarden, Mudhoney, and Metal Church in the same little block right there? Look at that.
On this?
Yeah.
Seattle rocks. Look at that. You know, and then you know the next year, it was those guys that were big, and those guys that were in the small pictures.
Yep.
Total opposite.
Yeah. Dog Days 66 says 777 suck. I hope he's not talking about the Gem 777.
Yeah, I'd hope. Well, we know that it's not true, so. Oh, dude, the coolest thing who's this? Your friend?
My friend Alex King, yeah.
Dude, the coolest thing. Screw the guitar.
He's wearing the Winger shirt.
No. Devastator in the background.
Oh, he collects a lot of stuff like that.
Dude, that's awesome. He's a big Transformers guy too. Talk about wanting to be friends with somebody. Give him my number. Dude,
Yeah.
guitars and Transformers and Winger. You kidding me?
Funny. Yeah, let me pick up my girl axe.
Who was I talking to the other day? Tell me they were too old for new friends.
Oh, I feel the same way.
Somebody was telling me that the other day. They're like, I'm too old to make new friends. In real life, maybe, huh? It's like, hey, actually, I added like 10 people on Facebook today. I don't know what's going on, but I keep getting friend requests like all day today, like nonstop, and they're real people. It wasn't like bots and stuff.
John Bulwer says, Jay, is that a laminate around that guy's neck with the shirt on? What? What's happening?
Who said that?
John Bulwer. He might be 20 minutes behind, though.
Yeah, man.
And Boner Jams, no, my buddy Alex doesn't sell any of his guitars. Sorry.
What is he looking to? Boner Jams. Oh, it's Boner Jams' son's birthday today. So happy birthday to Brody.
Hey, happy birthday, Brody. Okay. So wait. So what are we looking for?
I don't know.
What guitar? That Kotzen guitar. That's what you were talking about.
Mr. BHB, is that Bruce? He said, "Happy birthday, mini boner."
Oh my gosh.
What's happening?
Okay. Well, I guess we already looked that up. Okay, so we talked about Satriani, which that's not even on my notes. So thank you for bringing that up. Did you guys hear? Did you guys see that Keith Richards said that he stopped smoking?
Still alive too. Yeah, I saw that today.
How old is he? 80.
I don't know.
Because you get to a certain age, and if you're still doing that, they tell you, stop, or else.
Why? He should just keep doing. Now he'll end up dead in a couple months because he stopped smoking.
From the withdrawals. That's what I heard. If you're like addicted to anything, a lot of times the withdrawals can kill you. So like you don't want to stop, whatever it is.
Let's do that.
Yeah. Steve Carmichael, I did not. All right, so we got this, and then I'll show this really quickly because we were talking about how we're gonna have 2 shows tomorrow night. And
2 shows.
2 shows, man.
Like an old school Friday.
Yeah, sort of. But at what time, Dave?
8 o'clock. We're here at 8 o'clock tomorrow night.
8 o'clock Eastern time. So right now, basically right now, tomorrow night,
Yes.
we'll be joined by Mike Himmel.
24 hours.
Right there.
And special guest host, Ty Price.
Oh. Awesome. Yeah, so we'll be talking to them for probably about an hour, I would say. And then regular Saturday night at 11:55 p.m.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Never happened.
11:55.
Well, not for me. It's not. For me. It's only 8:55. You know. But yeah, so come back tomorrow, same time, same channel, and you can ask your questions to Mike.
Mike needs not Mark Hamill. Mark Himmel.
Mike Himmel.
Yeah, Mike Himmel.
You said Mark Himmel.
I meant to say Mike Himmel. Listen, I'm
watch this. You'll get a call later.
Mark Himmel. Mark Hamill. Mike Himmel.
How many hours did you talk to him on the phone today?
Not at all today.
He calls me yesterday and he's like, I've been on the phone with Mike all day today.
I actually enjoyed talking to him.
Well, I'd hope so.
Yeah.
He's gonna be on the show.
You should go see him tomorrow.
Doesn't that happen a lot though, guys? You know, it's like when we do a test call with somebody who's going to be on.
Oh, we got to do that.
No, we don't. I don't think we do. I told him that I was going to send him a link, and it's very self-explanatory. All he has to do is follow the directions, and he'll be on.
But no, I was going to say, you know, there's been moments where we'd have somebody on, and we do a test call like the day before or something to make sure everything's cool.
It was back when we had that stupid Hangouts.
Yeah, and then we'd end up chatting with the person for like an hour, and it's like, shit, this is great. We're going to blow our loads on all this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then the actual video is totally different.
Yeah.
It's not even, you know, we should
already
just
talked about the fun stuff.
You know, the test calls should be the actual shows.
Mm-hmm.
That's really how it should have been. Like how many times? I can't even tell you how many how many. Well, when we have the guests, how many of those test calls were actually they were way better than the actual shows were. And then afterwards, sometimes we're on, for like an hour afterwards with people,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So
What was that? Yeah, so join us tomorrow. We'll be talking about it's Godin, right?
Godin.
Godin guitars, EVHD tuna, FU tone, which Adam was in here. Hey, Greg. Good to see you, Greg. Boss and Roland. Awesome stuff. So yeah, he'll be here tomorrow.
I'm sorry I gotta miss that one, guys.
Tone is here. Greg Renoff is here. You guys just said that, didn't you?
I said that.
I have no idea.
Well, you're part of you guys, right?
Here, I gotta do this real quick.
Bye, Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Actually,
Johnny's a little more vivid tonight. There's a few more colors on his screen.
yeah. Oh yeah. It's a brand new camera.
Yeah, you look great.
This thing is twice. This thing is like 3 times the size as my other one.
I finally know what you look
I
like.
bet your wife's happy about that, isn't she?
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Whoa. Okay.
And there was 2.
Yep.
He left. So what's up?
Not much, man. I was telling Johnny before, since we got Cameron in here, that I'm just about finished mixing his song. I just got to I bounced down a mix right before dinner and then listened to it. And I noticed a couple little things that need adjusting, but Cameron should be waking up to a mix tomorrow morning. And I told Johnny I was going to put a big bow on it for his Dropbox Christmas morning.
You had me going for a second. I was like, wait, tomorrow's Christmas?
I wish. Spencer, yes, Mike Himmel is on tomorrow night.
Yes.
So, yeah. Man.
Did you read what I texted you, by the way?
Yeah, I have no idea. No idea. If that's the one you're asking.
Yeah. Yeah. It's whatever.
Sorry.
There he is.
Huh?
There he is.
I just heard my name.
Yeah.
Johnny. You're used to hearing that though. Right?
Oh man.
All those
I gotta
friend
do
requests.
Oh, it's been insane today, man. I've been getting nothing but friend requests. Bozique. Hi, Dave and Jay. I guess I was gone.
Hi, Bozique.
I guess I was gone. But...
Thank you,
Bozique.
Kelly says titanium or brass string inserts. He's thinking brass. Well, both are good. Titanium or naval brass. And you get them from FU Tone right over here, right in the chat. Get them from him there, right there. Him.
Johnny, it's blocking stream elements.
Oh,
Whatever.
because they did the phone number. Yeah. I know. I'm having to take care of all these now since I took everybody's wrenches away.
Hey, Dave, did you ever get a hold of Ibanez rules or no? Yeah. All good?
Got it coming.
Yes.
Oh, complicated answer. He says depends on the guitar and the desired effect. Hugh Caldwell wanted to know how I got the Bob Marley guitar. Well, if you tell me where the Bob Marley guitar is, I'll let you know.
Huh? That's not the Bob Marley?
These are not Bob Marley colors.
Wait a minute. Is that a Buddy Guy Strat back there?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Yep. It's a Buddy Blaze Strat.
Nice. Your camera's a lot lower, huh?
Mine? Yeah, because I have a smaller computer.
Because it's mounted on his.
I could do this, but that's not going to really.
Yeah, there you go. Now we got the flashlight. Looks like you have a light mounted to your headphones. Hold on. There you go, right there. Right there.
I hate these things. Wait. 42, 24, 36, hike. Never mind.
Oh man, I'm all out. You know what would look awesome? Speaking of the string inserts, on the striped Wolfgang, the red block inserts along with the red titanium, whatchamacallits? I don't even know what the hell anything's called.
Oh, well, let's go there. Let's show that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those red inserts look damn good. And the string locking screws.
Speaking of FU-tone, got my FU-tone 42 L block in there. But how cool would it be with the red block inserts and these things? Getting those red too. I think that'd be awesome. Or at least the block inserts.
There it is.
Crap.
There it is. I just found it.
What did you just found?
That's very cool. That's very cool. You're talking about that one, right?
Yeah. Oh, looks so good on black.
Yeah, it does, right?
My God. Bozique has a question. I'm going to buy one of the new Epiphone SGs soon. The model I'm getting has P90s, and I may replace with mini humbuckers. Can mini humbuckers deliver the AC/DC sound? I would imagine. Sure. Why not? AC/DC is not very heavy overdrive anyway. Probably sound great.
Do you have a picture of the chrome one as well? I said. Man, I
that
hope
one?
your
No, that's not it. That's actually titanium.
I hope your filter is filtering out anything, you know.
Huh?
On your search. Oh, what is this? I didn't know if you were just typing stuff in Google.
Oh no, I'm on Adam's his Insta.
Oh, okay. Oh my goodness.
I'm looking.
No, it's a recent photo.
Look at those red saddle blocks. Oh, look at those. Oh God.
Should I continue as Johnny Beane or should I change my name?
I want you to use your real name.
Oh, it only lets you browse for so long until you got to sign in. Okay, I'll find it. Here, I got to sign in.
Thank you, Fender Guru. Oh, he said. Adam said, "Keep going."
Yeah, but he can't.
Well, I just signed in, so I can keep going.
Oh, now you
Oh,
can keep
there
it.
it is. Oh, holy crunch!
Holy moly!
Yeah, look at that. I just got a friend request by somebody.
Holy diver!
It's been nonstop today. The friend requests.
You're so popular. What is
There
going
it
on?
is. I got it.
Holy Moses! Holy roller! Oh my God!
Yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God!
See,
Watch. Watch this. Watch this.
Look, the captain liked it. Railroad 7777. The captain.
That's awesome. Oh, and look at the nut too. You can see on the locking nut.
Here he is, the nut.
The red. It's got the red tops.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks
And
really
look,
good.
they're so cool. Guitar Mark 4X had to comment twice on it.
Damn. Daniel Greco wants to know when the new Pia is coming out. I heard October.
Really?
That's what I heard.
I heard June or July.
Never happened. I'll make you a bet.
I'm not betting on anything. I don't
Probably
even
bet
I love
a
sports. I don't
dollar.
even bet on
How about
sports.
$1?
A dollar?
$1. I bet $1.
What are we pulling the trading places bet?
$1.
Mortimer?
Randolph.
Randolph. What a great movie, man.
It was the Dukes. It was the Dukes.
Oh look! Oh look!
Oh,
But wait,
all mine, huh?
there's more.
Man, that's pretty.
Look at those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Holy crap. You do realize I'm thinking, what, 5 guitars I need to put those on?
Uh-huh. Put them on that Buddy Guy Strat.
I would have to paint the polka dots red.
There you go.
Oh my God, that looks so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what you should do. Have a black guitar with the red polka dots, that bridge. The works.
All right, why don't you get out your credit card and I'll do it.
Okay.
You swipe it. Never mind.
Swipe left.
Oh, Boner Jams and Jason McNamara are having a little bromance in the chat right now.
Sorry.
Wow.
See, everybody, Boner Jams really is just a normal dude.
I could just watch. I can just look at that bridge the whole show.
Yeah, and imagine it on my guitar.
Hey, just leave that right there.
Killer.
No our ugly mugs.
Killer. Adam, let us know if you get any orders for those in the next hour.
You know, Adam, you know those all that red stuff would look look great on a red bridge as well. A red FU2 bridge with all that red stuff. My God.
The stop sign bridge. Jason and Boner Jams, if you want me to hook you guys up and connect you two, I can do it.
Yeah, I can get the wedding rings.
Oh,
Adam, you want to join us? You around where you can join us, or are you doing your laundry? We can turn this into an FU tone show.
Ooh.
Awesome. That's dang. Oh yeah, and there's
Jump on for a few if you want. I'll send you the Koma Sakiyama.
The what?
There's the hex hider right there.
The Koma Sakiyama means whatever that is.
Koma Sakiyama?
Whatever. Koma Sakiyama, whatever it is in Italian.
That's make casa bivaki.
Dave, do you have the hex hider?
I do have 3 of them.
Which guitars?
They're not on a guitar right now. They're on my desk. Because I usually tune my guitars here at the desk, so I like having them right here. There you go, Adam. You got it. See, I've got the hex hiders.
There you go.
I keep them nice and packaged nicely so that I don't lose them.
you keep them packaged nicely so you don't use them.
So I don't lose them.
You got to use them.
I do use them, but I don't want to lose them. So, and I know
Well,
you could
you
put
put
them
them on the
your
back of
guitar.
your headstock. You won't lose them.
It depends. What if I decide to use another guitar? Then I'd have to go chasing it down. I leave it on my desk.
Put it on the other guitar.
You're killing me.
Well, you know what you're going to have to do? You're just going to have to place an order for like 100 of them.
50 of them. I need 50.
There you go.
Hey,
No,
Adam.
50, no, I'll need 51. My black ESP is coming back Monday or Tuesday.
Here we go.
Frets.
Adam, hey, man.
What's up, boys?
What's happening?
Hey, Adam.
Sitting here in Melissa's office, hanging out, and I said I'm going to watch these guys and just hang in there and see what's going on. And now I'm here.
There you go.
Funny how that works.
Awesome.
Man.
Hey, thank you guys for all the promo and talking about the new stuff. I appreciate that.
Well, you know, it doesn't hurt that your stuff doesn't suck.
Well, yeah, that is one of the criteria.
Yeah.
You know, A, doesn't suck. B, I try and think it up myself. And C, I work with cool cats.
There you go.
So it's working. But yeah, the red stuff, I wasn't sure how it was going to go. So I tried it. I brought it in, and it's a hit. It's huge. So obviously round 2 red is already in production, and I'm bringing another color right behind it.
That was my second question. Are you going to start doing a multitude of colors, or does it only work with certain things?
There's certain colors I can't do that I actually want to do. And there are a few other colors. And then it comes down to what would actually look good. You know, some of the stuff I just think looks a little out there or a little too weird or not cool.
Well, you know what would look great on Steve Brown's guitar? Purple ones.
Purple. That's what's coming next. Purple's my number 2.
Hot pink. I would love hot pink, man.
Special run for you.
That's right.
But yeah, we're going to do purple, and then I'm going to follow up with some more behind that. But people seem to dig it. It's been a lot of fun to do it, so I'm going to keep going with it.
Now, does that scratch off at all after a while?
I got to tell you, it's not delicate, but like anything else, you can scratch it.
Yeah.
So it holds up pretty good so far from what I've seen. But yeah, it looks cool. It's fun.
Man, it's great.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Thank you. I dig the red. I can't decide what I like it better on, either the chrome or the black. Obviously, I didn't even attempt it on gold.
I think it would look good on gold as well.
Maybe.
Why don't we try a set?
I'll build one out and I'll see what it looks like.
Or, yeah, it would look great, I think. But I really think it would look great on a red bridge.
I did a red bridge. I did a couple red bridges. Actually, you know what? I do have one still. Maybe I could put one on that. Maybe I should. Now you guys got me doing too much work.
Sorry.
I did. I don't know if I have a picture quite handy of the red bridge. Let me see.
I'll look on your site.
Chris Caruana says, "Look at all the people here tonight."
Do I have the red bridge handy?
Jason McNamara would like to see laser blue. Yeah.
Possibility. What's up, Jason? Thinking about it's crazy because obviously, I have to make a ton of them when I make them. So it's a bit of a commitment to make. I have this guitar in the office right now. I don't know if you guys can see this.
Johnny, are you there? There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, oof. Look at that.
Oh, my God.
So maybe this would be a good candidate on this bridge.
Dude, even the red bar, man.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
How about the red truss rod cover wheel?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
look at that.
This was we did a couple of these prototypes. These are Tracy Gunn's prototypes.
Man. I was gonna say you should sell that guitar to Hagar. Well, maybe that wouldn't work out so good for you.
Lots of black and red.
Yeah.
I have to stick with Team EVH.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Jason has another question. He says, my most obvious question is, will any of that fit on an Ibanez Edge?
The here's the answer to that. The string lock screws and saddle mounting screws will. The saddle inserts are not designed for an Ibanez Edge, but I'm sure, as you guys know or have done in a pinch, put a regular saddle insert into an Edge bridge. Not the perfect fit, but it does work. So not designed for it, but you can do it.
I would imagine it would fit kind of the same as it does in that Music Man bridge as well.
Yeah, there's a little bit of room in there, but it still works.
Man.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
It's like,
Hey,
Can't
Johnny,
get over it.
Johnny, killer job on that hex hider demo. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
You did what I did. You clip it on and try and shake it off.
Yeah, that's why I said you'll never lose it again. People gave me crap for saying that on Facebook.
Really?
But but it's the truth. Put it on the back of your
People
headstock.
on the internet said something derogatory. I don't believe you.
It was the first time anyone's ever messed with me on the internet, man. It was the first time. First time that day.
first time, long time.
But no, you guys, the hex hiders are amazing.
It's cool. And the guy who invented it and runs Hex Hider, real nice guy. And he reached out to me and I said, well, let me check it out. So he sent me a demo unit. And before I even checked the wrench, I put it on the back of the headstock and just tried to shake it off as hard as I could. And then I went, this is awesome. Let's go. So they're great guys, and it's a perfect fit for what I do.
Funny if somebody walks in on you as you're doing that with your guitar, and you don't even come off. Oh.
Here, how about that?
Am I rocking?
Yeah.
The neck will fly off the guitar before the hex hider flies off the headstock.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
It's true. It's the truth.
Doesn't move at all.
there you go. See, Nesdal's bashing stuff. Bang, bang.
Break his lamp.
He's gonna have all Steinbergers.
Oh, Desiree, sorry.
We should make the Hex Hider challenge. People to try and shake it off, jump off the roof.
Oh.
Still in tune.
That's a great idea.
Well, Nerd Halen approves of the Hex Hider. Nerd Halen.
Yeah, Caleb. I gave Caleb one in at NAMM, and it's funny. I put a bunch in my pocket, and as I walked around and bumped into friends or artists, I'm like, "Here, take one of these, try it." Everyone's like, "No way!" First, they look at it and they go, "Yeah, this is cool. This is cool." I'm like, "It's a magnet," and then they trip, like, "Oh, that's the coolest thing ever."
Really is. It's freaking cool. It's
Yeah,
freaking
it's a good
cool.
one. Great idea. We're working on a follow-up to it, maybe with a couple little options on it.
Ooh, how about the 2.5 millimeter wrench?
How about the 2.5 and the 1.5 for deep business?
Oh, yes. The D-Tuna one. That's
And what's cool, because he has another design for it where like the side wrenches would like come out like a switchblade, like out of the side.
Mm-hmm.
So it would look kind of like that, and then you could have it. So we're talking about it. We'll see. Hopefully it'll get to that point.
Nice.
And Adam, I don't know if you could see the chat.
I can't. No, I can't.
Okay, because Brett McCord asks, "Is this the FU Dash Tone owner?" If it is, I think Phil Collin of Def Leppard has some of his parts on his guitar.
Yes, that is me, and yes, he does. Phil's a great endorser from day one of FU. So there you go. There's some of the guys with him.
Hey, there's John Cruz.
John Cruz, and that's Phil Demmel from formerly from Machine Head. But Phil was instrumental in FU Tone's success. So thank you always to Phil, and just to boot, the nicest guy you will ever meet.
Except for Johnny.
Awesome.
He's up there with Johnny, right up there with Johnny.
Yeah, these guys, they make fun of me because Phil and I literally ran into each other last year.
Right.
Like literally, we were in a crowd and we both like bumped right into each other. And he's got some arms, and I was sore the next day after that. You know?
You mean he bumped into you?
Yeah, I thought you said he punched you, like in the face.
This is how rumors get started.
Yep.
Sully there. So I'll let you in on this too. There's a line, bless you. There's a line of FU Tone Sully guitars that should come out next week. They are shipping to me on Monday. Bunch of Sully Explorers, reverse headstock, FU Tone loaded.
Wow.
Really, really cool guitars, cool finishes. I've known Sully for years. I think Sully is a genius at the game. He's one of those. I always say he's part of the revolution. You know, it's these guys that are just they started out making guitars in their garages, and now they're just working their way up and killing it. And the same way, if you roll back the clock to back in the day when you had guys like Grover Jackson, Wayne Charvel building guitars, in garages in California, and it became the thing. It's happening again, I think, with guys like Sully.
Let me check out.
That's awesome.
Oh, I am following Sully Guitars. Okay.
He makes some great guitars, just super cool designs. He's a great builder. The guitars play and sound great. They look great. He's a very creative guy.
Well, who was talking about sparkled guitars before?
Him, always him.
Yeah, because this is his latest. And look at that.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic.
Look at the fretboard too.
Oh my god. So what is that? Is that half telly, half Strat?
No,
the bottom one looks like a Strat. What's the top one?
I don't know.
Looks like kind of T style on the top and S style on the bottom.
And for you Flying V fans out there, what was this called? The Conspiracy Series or something?
Yes.
Kind of like UFO-ish, it's pretty neat.
Here is the FU Sully guitar. That one is also purple sparkle.
That looks great.
Cool. That is cool.
I love the reverse headstock. Really cool. So we did all Explorers, a couple different colors. He's a really talented guy.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm on his Instagram right now. Oh, that's right.
Fun page to follow.
Yeah. I've been following him for a long time.
Daniel Greco wants to know. He says, "Hey Adam, have you ever had a chance to work with Steve Vai yet?"
I never worked with him directly. We came close on a couple of things. I had sent some stuff out there. It's still hanging. It's coming.
That's cool.
only a couple guys left that I don't have, that I'm after, that I'm working on. Just a couple. Like baseball cards. Got them. Need them. So there's literally there's less than a handful left that I'm looking for.
What is it?
What is it?
It's a Snickers.
Oh, wow.
She wants up.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe Melissa's still sitting here working? I'm looking at her across my screen. She's just sitting there. I'm in her office, though.
Does anybody in the chat have any upgrade questions for Adam or
Yeah, fire away.
anything else?
I'm going to go get dinner in a few.
Okay.
Oh.
What are you laughing at? I'm starving. Just laughing at me.
What are you guys going to get?
Well, I don't know. It's 9:15 when we don't have a plan. How do you think this is going to turn out?
Applebee's. Go to Applebee's. They have these new bowls that are great.
Oh my God.
We're in Manhattan. I think we're okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
That's right. I just came from Applebee's. That's why I said. That's why
We were just laughing at each other before I jumped on here. I said, we're in Manhattan, the best restaurants in the world, anything you want, thousands of restaurants. We go to the same 3 places over and over again. I'm like, we need a new place.
Yeah. I remember you said that to me one time, I think on Facebook, because I'd posted that I was just at Chipotle.
Yeah.
And you're like, you've got the greatest Mexican places, ever right there.
Or yeah, what is wrong with it? That's like I'm in the middle of Manhattan right now. That's like going to Domino's for pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Just makes no sense.
Mikey says I have a Charvel. No updating needed. That's not true. I have all of Adam's stuff on this guitar already. I don't know if you could see that. I can't get really close. Hang on. How about I do that?
Hang on, Snickers.
Yeah. All Adam's stuff on here. And a brass block.
You got to make some upgrades for the dogs now.
I just don't have a deep tune.
The question is, does it sound better than before you did it?
Oh, absolutely. I wouldn't have done it if it didn't.
I get that a lot, and I've gotten that from some very big artists along the way. Like, listen, this guitar sounds great already, so don't touch it. And my standard answer is, listen, I'm just going to put this on it, and if it doesn't sound way better, I'll take it off, and we're still friends. And I'm yet to have to take one off.
I understand. I think the next thing I need to talk to you about is your tremolo stabilizer, so I can put a detune on this.
I like the. I have a couple different ways to skin that cat. There's a few items on there. My favorite one for that is if you want to still be able to pull up and use a detune. I like the black box stabilizer the best.
Yeah,
which is it's a heavy duty counteracting spring. So if your springs are pulling the block this way, it has a spring pressing against it. So when you press down on the block, it depresses the spring, and then you go back. But when you detune, there's enough tension to hold the bridge level.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I think I need that for this guitar.
That's pretty genius, actually.
Not mine, just resell it. But it's a great product.
Either way, that's cool.
No, if I don't make it, I find the right stuff. I'm going to be adding a lot of new stuff to the site in the next couple months. A couple new products, some stuff from me, a couple new things here, and then a couple commodity items from other companies that I think are really cool. Stuff like Hex Hider, where I'm just like, wow, that's great, and I like it, and my guys will like it.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
So a couple things coming. Yeah, black box. There it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Adam, does that actually does it add tension to the bar and stuff if you're pushing or pulling and dropping? Does it make it feel a little tighter?
If you're pulling up, yes. So you could see, go back to the other picture, Johnny. So if you were to pull up on that bar, it would depress the cam and that spring. So yes, you're going to feel that spring only in the pull-up. But when you dive, you leave that area. So
Gotcha.
your dive feels exactly the same. Your pull-up, you will feel the resistance of the spring.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's the price you have to pay if you want to be able to pull up and detune on the same bridge.
Oh.
Small price to pay.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's
For
not a bad
some
price.
guys. For some guys, it depends on what your playing style is and what your need is as a player. Brad Gillis could not play that.
Oh,
No-
because it won't flutter, correct?
No flutter.
Ooh. All right. Well,
You got enough guitars, Dave. You should say, "This is my flutter guitar."
I have plenty of flutter guitars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You have to designate which guys are going to do which tricks. And obviously, I think most of your guitars are dive only.
Most of them, yes.
Yeah, same as mine.
Yeah, my Ibanez's. My Ibanez is this one, and the vintage ESP. I think I sent you a picture of that guitar.
Yeah, the black one. That looks crazy.
It's out getting refretted right now.
Oh,
Can't
nice.
wait. Can't wait to get new frets on it. Some
Are you
61.
getting it refretted out here? Who's doing it?
Larry Fitzgerald. Do you know Larry?
No.
He's worked under John Suhr for many years. He was at Rudy's. Now he's been at Sam Ash the last 15 years out in Huntington.
Oh, nice.
And he's an amazing builder, and he's just his work is incredible.
Good to know. I was having trouble finding a good refret guy on the East Coast.
Yeah,
That's why I asked.
most of my guitars have his frets in them. So the next time I see you, I'll show them to you. I'll show you anything.
No, that's great. And I'm in Huntington a lot. I know the area there.
Yeah.
Cool, guys. Well, I think I'm going to jump and go get some food, but I want to thank you again, A, for flying the flag, and B, inviting me on. I really appreciate it.
Anytime. Are you going to be around tomorrow to see Mike Himmel?
It's tomorrow night at 8:00, I believe.
Yes.
I will do my best to get on. I probably will. I know Mike pretty well. I've known Mike for a long time. Mike is a great guy. He's a great guitar player. He's out there flying the flag too. He's doing some cool stuff.
Yeah.
And just always a great player. Do you guys obviously all saw the video he just did recently?
Yeah. Excellent
Cool video.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's out there, man. He's doing it. Total shred.
When he told me he rented that Lamborghini for the whole time he was out there, I was like, man, you're crazy. That's so cool.
Very cool stuff. So yeah, I will definitely try and pop in. Should be good. And,
Yeah, he's gonna give us about an hour, maybe a little bit more, but he's not gonna do 2 hours. He doesn't have the time.
Okay, I will pop in.
Awesome,
guys. Thank you so much. Oh, one more plug if I'm talking shit. We're giving away that Beane guitar that I've been posting, the one I did on the Guitar World video.
Oh yeah, I saw that today actually.
So we did like the demo, like before and after. Here's what FU does, and at the end of the video, we say we're going to give the guitar away, which we are. It's a social media thing where you just have to like the post, tag a friend, and then share the post. And the video's on there. The Guitar World video's on Guitar World. I just uploaded it to the FU video page as well. Paul did a great demo playing the guitar. And what's funny, in the video, he talks about his Charvel that I did for him when I first started FU. So there's an old video out there, too, of when he actually came to my house for the first video. And we did the upgrade. And it's when Guitar World was just starting to do videos. And we did the upgrade. And it was a lot of fun. And he whipped that guitar out for this video, too. But this new Beane guitar, import guitar, I am telling you, this guitar plays great, feels great, sounds great. And we're going to give it away. So everyone who just does the 3 steps, we're going to toss the names into a bowl and pick one out next week and ship the guitar out.
Are you trying to find that, Johnny?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
It's Deane is definitely coming on too. They've been quiet for a little bit, but some of their new models are really cool. The guitar looks good. There it is.
Oh wow, look at that.
It does look good.
I'm telling you, I was shocked. That's an import, and that guitar smokes. So, and if you watch the video, I'm sure on everyone's social between Deane, FU, and Guitar World, there's links to that video where on the Guitar World video, and you'll get a good idea of the guitar, and then obviously the FU before and after. So that's a fun one too. I'm going to give that away next week.
That's cool.
So everybody,
none of you guys are eligible. Sorry. Can you imagine like if Johnny wins, right? That everyone will be like, "Oh, it was fixed." He gave it to the guy he knows.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's the price you got to pay, you know.
no,
If I actually pull it out and look and it says Johnny, I would just tuck it back in and figure out. I don't know this person. Okay, they win.
I've
No,
never
if
won
Johnny-
anything in my life, so
if Johnny wins,
I'm
then he
going to
has
keep your streak alive.
If Johnny wins, he has to give it away. A double.
Yeah, we're going to do a lot of the companies I'm working with, like Traveler as well. We're going to start giving away.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to start giving away more guitars to people. I brought in a new guitar this week. I didn't even open it yet. I won't say what it is yet. A cool guitar that everyone's going to want. I'm going to use it for demo purposes, building purposes, and then when I'm done with it, I'm just going to give it away.
Cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Awesome.
So, lots of guitars coming.
That's very cool.
Nice.
That's the latest, guys. I appreciate it again. I thank you. I appreciate you. I love listening in, even when it's not me. Because I'm a geek as well. I could sit here and geek guitars all night. Hey, you see this, that? Check out these new straps and whatever.
Mhm.
I see guys on the street, especially around New York, and you see a million guys slinging a guitar case, guitar bag over their shoulder. You're standing in a light or whatever, and I'll strike it up. I'll be like, "What's in the case? What do you got?" You know, God, I got a Strat, I got a Les Paul. I'm like, "Oh, cool, right on." I was standing at the car wash on Long Island a couple of weeks ago, Dave, and I'm at the car wash. I'm waiting for my car, and there's a kid there, and he's got a bag over his shoulder. I go, "What's in the bag?" He goes, "A guitar." I'm like, "No way."
Yeah, really? Oh, you're a brain surgeon.
I go, no, like, what kind of guitar? He goes, it's like a Les Paul. I go, well, like a Les Paul? I go, what? I go, I'm just trying to make conversation. Like the kid thought I was going to take his guitar.
Probably.
And he goes, you know about guitars? I dabble a little bit. He goes, oh, cool. And he pulls up his Instagram to show me the picture of what's in his bag. I guess it was easier for him to show me. I said, dude, that's awesome. That's cool. I say everything is cool. I go, if you're on Instagram, go to this page. And I just pushed him to my page. He goes, oh my God, that's you? I go, well, yeah, I like guitars too. I'm going to follow you. I said, I'll follow you too.
That's awesome.
That's funny.
Good stuff.
It's just so funny. It's so funny how everyone's so guarded. It's like,
I don't blame them. You never know, man. You know?
well, that's, you know.
Yeah, I guess, when people listen, I walk around with a bag, and every once in a while someone will say to me, like, what's in the bag? And I'll tell them for the most part. I'm not too worried about it, but it's like the guitar brotherhood. For the most part, everybody's cool.
Yeah.
A guy, if a guy's going to start chatting guitar with you, you know he's going to be cool. So you're going to roll with him. I know I have the subway musicians around here. I roll up and chat with them. And I had a guy, there's a subway musician. He's one of the best guitar players I ever heard in my life. And I was talking to him one day, struck up a conversation because he had stopped playing after I watched him and he was futzing with his gear. He was having trouble keeping his guitar in tune. I said, I'm going to bring you something for that. And that guitar, it was just a Strat. So I brought him some of that, the lizard spit, the slick nuts, next time I saw him. And I kept it in my pocket until I saw him again. And I struck it up again. I hit this guy every time I see this guy now. I just saw him yesterday. He's got a new Charvel with a locking trim. I said, oh, I got something for you. He's like, what? I said, I'll see you later and we'll talk about it. Guitar cats all around New York. Everyone is cool. So many good street musicians here, too. Just so good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if you're carrying a guitar and you don't want to have a conversation with anybody, and somebody asks you, hey, what's in the bag? You tell them it's a drum set. Right? That way.
That makes you a complete dick. That's so.
Yeah, I would have probably said an AR-15.
Yeah. A bazooka.
I've actually had to carry an AR in a guitar case to move it one time.
Yeah.
What's in the case? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And then when you see the guys with the bass bags, like a mile up over their head, you just don't. You don't even bother.
Nope.
You just keep walking.
Oh, the stand-up basses you're talking about?
No, just an electric bass.
Just a
I know what
bass.
a big bag looks like.
Yeah, they're probably Neanderthals anyway.
They do have a different look. The cool guitar player. You could see a guitar player in the street and just go like, give them the nod. Just be like, They know. They know you know.
Or if you see somebody in the store and they're just wearing like a T-shirt that says like Fender or something, or a band shirt. You see somebody with a Van Halen shirt. It's like that guy's cool.
I saw a guy in Penn Station. He was sitting on the steps, like on his phone, and he's sitting. It was in the summer, and he's wearing the black and yellow striped Vans. And I walk right up to him sitting, and I go, "Hey man, nice shoes." And he goes, "Thanks." And I'm like, look at my shoes, because I was wearing the red ones. He's like, "Oh."
Speaking of Van Halen shirts, I think the coolest thing in the world to see is if Eddie Van Halen wore a Van Halen shirt. Wouldn't that be cool?
I don't think we will see that.
I think it would be really freaking cool to a photo of him with a Van Halen shirt on.
Well, he wore the "Who the F is Eddie Van Halen" shirt back in.
Yeah, but that's Eddie Van Halen. I'm talking about the VH insignia.
Yeah.
I think maybe way back in the day he has. I think they all did.
They did. Remember the black one
back
with the white Van Halen, like running up and down?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I think they all did a stint with those at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Cool shirt. All right, guys, I'm going to try and find food.
Enjoy your dinner.
I'll pop by tomorrow. Thank you guys again. Thank you all. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the friendship. All is good.
Yeah. Bye, Melissa.
Anytime.
Hey, wait. Hi, and they're saying goodbye to you.
Hi.
She was on that. Here she comes. Right.
Hi. Oh, look, you have a whole video.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, bye. Enjoy your dinner.
Four, guys. It's like a quad thing.
It's like the Brady Bunch.
Hi, Dave.
Guys, I'll talk to you later.
Hi, Johnny.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
See you later, Alice.
Yeah. Bye, Johnny.
Bye,
All right.
Felicia.
Good night, you guys.
Good night. Bear.
That's awesome.
Oh.
Adam Reaver
Yes.
and Melissa.
Mm-hmm. Great to see them.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, where'd you get that? Oh, is that the Boner Jam one that I
Yeah.
sold him?
He just sent me this. I'm gonna.
Nice. Is he selling that now?
If he sells it, he's selling it to me.
If he sells it, he's selling it to me.
If he sounds, look what he has on his bed.
Is that the purple rhino? Pink
I'm
rhino?
sure that's his kid's bed. What's that red guitar there?
I thought it was a pink rhino.
I don't know what that is.
It looks like another type of RG, I think.
Yeah, I see that Chicago Bears hat. Yeah.
Oh, God. The only good thing about Chicago is Chicago PD.
He was just playing it. That's cool to have Adam on, man.
Yeah. He's too cool.
John BL 5150.
Hey, John.
The whole time?
Yeah, Purple Monkey Dishwasher.
What is
From
that?
The Simpsons. It's from The Simpsons, if you know that one. That's a good one.
Joe Hervey says Bears suck. Yeah, they do actually.
I like polar bears.
They don't like you.
No, they don't like anybody.
Nope. I love those Coke commercials, and you're like,
Yeah, you're like, I'd love to have one as a pet, but
yeah.
nah, ain't gonna happen.
Clayton James Hicks says, Jay, is that the Paul Gilbert Ibanez guitar? Yeah, man, that's the PGM one. Yeah, PGM 1. That's one of my favorites, man. I remember the first time I saw that. I don't know if it was in a magazine or whatever the hell it was. Just the navy or the what was that?
Jewel blue. Jewel blue.
Pink, man.
Imagine this. Now imagine having a jewel blue gem with white pickups and white knobs on a clear pick guard, rear mounted.
How about having that girl outfit that Dave's wearing there?
So
I thought it was a girl, actually.
There's Alex wearing a Van Halen t-shirt.
Yeah, I've seen him wear that one in other photos as well. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I think Roth. I think you always saw him wearing the Van Halen t-shirts, like on stage, like during the shows.
Look at Michael, just like, oh, come on, Dave.
What shirt is he?
I think Jeannie has that shirt.
The half shirt that Dave's wearing?
It's almost like the same color scheme going across the boobs.
It looks like he has boobs.
The moobs. Look at those pants, man. But how cool would that red FU tone stuff look on a chrome bridge on that striped Wolfgang, man?
That'd look.
I think it would look really cool on your yellow gem as well, because those pink pickups are kind of dark on the dark side.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it would match nicely.
I don't know. I mean, if he made like other, I know that there's other colors coming, but that would be the ultimate, setting up one of those swirled guitars with, the swirled colors, getting the inserts one color, the locking, nuts for the top one color,
Oh, change everything up.
Yeah.
Like how the guitar has all the different colors on it, have all the different.
What do you think?
That
There you
guitar
go.
is signed. His
Yeah, they all are. All those guitars were.
wow, man.
That first year, yes, they all were. It was kind of like the 777, the green one.
Oh, that's a 7-string. Okay. Cool, man. Yeah, but if he ever sells that Paul Gilbert, he knows he doesn't have to look far.
I'll buy it back. What are you saying, Jay, in your head? What are you saying now?
No, I'm just saying. I told him. Remember, because you were the one that called me about that guitar.
I know.
And at the time, I couldn't do it.
I know.
So I called BPB, my buddy Boner Jams.
You say that to me every time I try to sell you guitar.
I know.
Nah, I don't want
And then I told him, I said, if you ever want to sell it, he said he's not selling it ever.
Ever.
Picture Rocky Dennis saying that.
I've never seen that movie.
You got him, man. It's not funny. It's a, you know, whatever, but
No. It's not a comedy.
I mean, in this context, it's funny. Dave, do you still own the Music Man EVH? Bri, the sign guy, wants to know.
I do.
Okay, nice of you to elaborate on that.
Yeah,
I do.
right.
It's in a rack over there in the back. It's an iRack.
I do.
I do.
All right. So hey, we should talk about this. It's the anniversary today. It's been 8 years since that came out.
It's insane.
Dead soon. Jesus. Time goes so fast.
Yeah. You're
Every
right.
morning.
Dude, so I saw the headline earlier, but I didn't actually read it. Now, when they say, scroll back up, please, Johnny, it says best of the decade. Now, how many songs made that list? And what are they like? What other songs are on this list? Stay Frosty, really?
It's actually a good song.
Well, of course, and everything's opinion, but I think there's so many other better songs. But
On that record? Yeah.
There we go. It's right there.
She's the Woman's a great song.
She's the Woman and Stay Frosty recently ranked on 2 best of lists.
Man, I would say Blood and Fire.
Great song.
It was great the first time when it was called Ripley.
Well, She's the Woman. It's funny. If anybody's heard the original demo of that, the bridge, the original bridge for She's the Woman ended up being the bridge for Mean Street.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And the lyrics are different except for the words She's the Woman.
Mm-hmm. Or She's the Wombat, as many people think it says. So does it have the full list of songs besides the 2 Van Halen songs?
I think I got to go to a different page for that.
It should have a link or something.
Yeah. Problem is though, when I share the screen and when I click on the link, it doesn't follow it.
Yeah.
So I have to go and. Do you guys remember that? Do you remember when Stay Frosty was on that CSI episode?
NCIS Los Angeles.
You were tuned in.
Yes, not CSI.
Johnny Bozique says, wow, it feels
That's
like
what it says.
it was 3 years ago. Well, didn't I say that when we first got on tonight? I said, when you said that album came out 8 years ago, I said it felt like 2 or 3 years ago it came out.
No, 3 years ago is when I said it came out 5 years ago.
Yeah. and then Dave said, wow, it feels like it came out last year.
Do you guys remember 7 years ago when we said, oh man, that record has been out a year? Do you guys remember 9 years ago when we said, imagine in a year we'll have the next Van Halen record?
Never said that. I think it was more like, God, I wish we would put out a new record.
Bozique says Chinatown is my favorite song on that record. That's one of mine as well. That's a great one.
Man,
As is awesome.
I remember. I think they put out like a bunch of clips of the songs. I think as little like teaser videos. I think. And then when I think on iTunes you could preview the songs like before the album actually came out. You could just preview. You know, on iTunes you could do like a minute or a minute 30.
Yeah, and I think you recorded all of them.
Preview, and yeah, I recorded them all, and I would listen to them in the car, like so before it came out. So,
and that's when you found out that they reused a Roth Scream.
Um,
That was later on.
yeah, no. I figured out that they had reused one of his screams from Running with the Devil on the song Out of Space. And I made a video on it. And this is before the album even came out.
And you
This is
got
just from the
trash.
preview. This is just from the preview. And yeah, on the video, people were just like, you wouldn't believe the crap I took from that. But one person, which was it Kevin? It was either Kevin Dodds or what's his name? What our other friend, who's friends of Kevin's as well. The bald guy, the glasses.
Well, that narrowed it down.
Oh, this was years before I knew Dave. They came to my defense and said, "No, Johnny's right. That's actually from." And I think Kevin actually made a video showing the two different clips side by side. Anyway, I took so much crap for that. But when I made the video, I was saying, "Oh, I think it's cool that they did that." I thought it was, it's like a little Easter egg. Like if you're that much of a nerd, to figure that out.
You figured it out.
And I figured it out. Yeah. And then when I went to NAMM, I was at NAMM with my buddy Michael Gutierrez. We were just walking through somewhere. What year was this? 2015, 14, somewhere. We're walking through and we run into to the guy that produced the record. Hogarth. We ran into him and I'm like, hey, I introduced myself to him and he knew me. Like, I'm like, hey, my name's, I was going to say, hey, this is Johnny Beane. I'm like, hey man, I'm Johnny Beane. Nice to meet you. And he starts laughing. He's like, you're the Van Halen guy. You're the Van Halen guy. And he starts pointing at me like, you're the Van Halen dude. And it was very strange, but very cool at the same time. That the guy that produced that record knew who I was, and it was funny. yeah, Fender Guru, yeah, Alan Garber, that's the other guy, yeah.
There you go.
Alan Garber.
Now Roth recorded his vocals separate, right? Like in a different studio, correct?
I don't know. I think he recorded his stuff possibly at Henson Studio, the place where they did the debut, where they did that show. It's possible he did his vocals there. At Henson Studio, which is the old Charlie Chaplin. That was Charlie Chaplin's place.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Brian S.
Thank you, Brian S. Hey, Ned.
Ned's doll.
Ned's doll.
Ned's cat.
Yeah. There he is. He's always. Hey, man.
He's resting up before his big night out of bringing animals that are twice his size in through the window.
Wait, am I blurry? I better not be blurry.
Try it.
I think it's the lighting. I can't tell. Oh, there he is.
I don't think you are.
I didn't know that cats like notice stuff. Like he's always like watching my computers and stuff. He's looking at my laptop right here. That's what he's looking at.
You both moved your head at the same time.
Oh man, he's awesome. Where is this? There it is.
You just want to go back to the Roth picture on the right there.
Oh yeah.
He did look cool with those sunglasses on, man. I'll give him that.
Look at that water. I don't think that's California. I think he's in like some other country there.
Yeah. 35 years ago.
It's crazy.
Mike Neese. You think? We couldn't imagine. We couldn't even imagine.
Have you guys?
Says, I think he's in a studio.
Oh, in this picture? In that picture? Yeah, probably. That's probably in a. I mean, that's definitely photoshopped. I mean, look at how the water back there. I don't know,
man. Knowing Roth.
Actually, was it crazy from the heat? Let's look for John Biel. Let's look for like outtakes from that. There's got to be other pictures. Oh yeah, because the one from the book. Okay, maybe he actually was out in the water.
Who wears a scarf at the beach? Dude, it's David Lee Roth, man.
Mancuda does.
That's a good point. He'd even have a winter hat on.
Oh, he was in the water. Can I show this? I can't show this picture.
Why?
Was his Donecker hanging out?
Wait, is that real? That is. Somebody was actually photoshopped out of that picture.
Really?
He's actually standing next to a girl with her stuff out in that picture. I think.
Can you take a screenshot of it? Is it on your phone or your?
I'm looking at it. I could show this, but
what I'm saying is, if you can take a screenshot and then mark it up and put a mark.
Well, it has a black box over the front.
Okay, so you can show it.
Shouldn't it be like a peach colored box?
Wait a minute. Okay, so that is real because the cover of the book, he's holding a woman. If you saw his, oh wow.
Let's see the
picture.
Yeah, the jugs.
Oh, there's a bunch of pictures.
Yeah, Halface said, "Can you describe the stuff?"
Oh, ew.
What do you mean, ew? What's wrong with you?
Well, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. Okay, all right. Somebody did a reenactment of the book cover.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Are you seeing what I'm seeing here?
Why does that look like you?
It does. It does look like Johnny with a huge wig on
and boobs.
I mean, that's me. That's me with a wig on, laying in the water. Johnny holding me.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you know how there was the book, and he's holding somebody there. Yeah. Yeah, right there. So it looks like the actual cover. There was actually somebody in the shot with him. Right there.
Wow.
Should make it smaller so I don't get in trouble. But yeah,
Why would you get in trouble?
If you look at that.
So what?
Because no. It's the same as the cover. It's the same shot. She was photoshopped out of it.
Nope, that's a different shot. Look at the clouds. The angle of him is a little different too, isn't it?
Well, the clouds could be taken out. To me, that's the same.
Look at the horizon.
Same shot.
Look at the horizon.
No, because that's why it's photoshopped. The stuff in the back on the record cover is photoshopped.
They didn't have Photoshop back then.
They didn't. No, that's him. But the him on the record cover is tilted back.
The him.
The him, yeah. Look, it's the same, isn't it?
No.
Or different.
I don't know, man. Now I'm like obsessing over every detail, like how his hair is, the shadow on his. Maybe it is the same.
Look at his hair. It's the same. Yeah.
What does everybody think?
Because the Roth here, let me get a cleaner. Okay,
look
at that. Look how photoshopped that is.
Yeah.
And look on him, you can still see the shadow of her on his arm.
Yep. On his hand, especially.
on his hand. Yeah, see, look. So he's tilted back.
Well, we're total nerds.
I want to
It's
see
the
the
same.
box.
Nerds.
It's the same.
Yep.
Show me the box.
We're gonna go crazy from comparing the pictures. Bozique says, funny thing is she's probably a grandma by now. Yep.
That's funny.
Well, she's somebody's grandma.
Yep.
Let me see, because Van Halen News Desk did a story. Was it them? Or, wait.
The shadow on his nipple is airbrushed. I'll be right back.
Jason, that's right? That's the same. She's photoshopped out of it, and then he's like tilted like this. Whereas in the actual picture, he's leaning like this. Oh, it's just that his hair is totally everything's the same.
Wait for me.
Yeah, that's cool. Wow. No, so I was going to ask, have you watched any more of his concerts?
I saw one of the ones with Kiss the other night. And I thought it was fine. Thought it was really good. In fact, I thought it was better than the one in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it should be. I mean, because the Vegas ones were well, I think it seems like the Vegas shows were warm-ups for this tour.
I mean, but his voice even sounded better, and I thought his voice was pretty good on the Vegas shows. I thought it was better with Kiss.
I know what they did. They had that picture of Roth and the girl, right? And then what they did was they took a picture of just the water with the background, and they cut him out of his picture and then placed it on the picture with the water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you look at the original, his legs are kind of like to the left a little bit, right? And on the album cover, they're kind of like straight down.
Uh-huh.
Such dorks. As I was thinking that I was taking a whiz, I'm like, wait a minute, I know how they did it. I was thinking, most of your don't they say that most of your the main decisions in our lives are made when we're in the shower or in the bathroom. Like in the bathroom in general, I guess, if you consider shower and toilet. That's why I think and I'm guilty of it as well, but while dropping a deuce, we probably shouldn't have our phones, because that's all we do when we're pooping now, right? You're on your phone the whole time. Sometimes it's best to just sit there and think about stuff.
I got to do some quick thinking real quick.
Okay. Yeah, you want to see an ugly guitar? Dave?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right, peep this. Let me find it real fast. Well, first of all, I can show this, right? Hold on, let me wait for it to one of my favorite gifts of all time, man.
There's nothing better than watching people fall down a hill.
There's that. And then where the hell did it go?
Nothing could be much uglier than the taco guitar on the photo of our show from last week.
Oh, the taco guitar. Where the hell is the damn? Here we go.
What the hell is that? Is that a John Petrucci?
Yep.
Disgusting.
Yep.
It looks like him.
He says only 600 of these beauties made and available worldwide as of. It's called the Red Jester. That's the name of the color.
God, his model guitar is the worst.
Yeah, it's.
I can't believe that Music Man is putting so much time and effort in that fucking guy's guitar when there are so many other cool guitars that they put out.
They must sell well because they have like so many models. They have every
year he comes out with a new model JP guitar.
Yeah, and there's like multiple colors of each one, and the 7 strings, if I'm not mistaken, they're the exact, like you can get the same finishes in both 6 and 7s.
It's fucking horrible.
They must sell a buttload of them. Otherwise, Ernie Ball would probably tell him like, "Hey, John, we're not selling enough to make 5 finishes a year." But Chris Caruana says they sell a ton of them.
I'm beginning to think that he owns stock in Music Man.
No, there's guys that have been with Music Man for decades.
Yeah.
For like Albert Lee, Steve Morris, they've been with Music Man since the 80s.
Yeah, but funny thing is Albert Lee only has like 3 or 4 guitars of his of Music Man guitars.
Are you wearing 2 pairs of glasses?
No, I'm not.
Jesus Christ.
he looked like that when he was talking.
because yeah, it's my eyebrows.
I gotta get a pair of glasses just for this.
Like that. How about
Look,
this?
I look like a totally different person. If you saw me in person, would you think this was me?
You look Chinese with those.
Thumbnail.
It's these headphones that do it, But I will tell you that I did get new lenses, and man, are they so much better than the old ones.
Oh, you got the lens Rhea?
What?
Oh my gosh!
Remember from See No Evil, Hear No Evil? Remember that movie with Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor?
No.
The mens
Yeah.
Rhea?
Or one guy like this and one guy, yeah.
I can prove to a judge that these men are suffering from the mens rea. Mens rea! No! We both use condoms. How is this possible? Lens rea.
Oh man. So wait, which guitar were you talking about?
It's the Majesty.
Which one? The silver one?
No. The Red Jester is they made 60 of them. Probably because they started pulling them out of there and be like, oh man, these are ugly. Let's stop. Stop making them.
The red
Jester is, look, here it is, Johnny. With the shovel inlay. Look at that. If you block out the outside of the body and just like focus on the neck and that inner part, it looks like a goddamn shovel. We're never getting Petrucci on here. I love Petrucci. I'm a huge fan. I think the first 2, well, Images and Words and Awake and like Train of Thought and whatchamacallit, Change of Seasons, like all that stuff. The
red what?
Childhood growing up playing guitar, but man, I can't get into that guitar at all.
No, they all have that on it.
Yeah, they all have that. But I'm saying,
red. What's it called?
The Red Jester is the name of the color.
Ow! Oh! I just got scratched by the cat. Oh!
Cat scratch fever.
Oh. I wanted to show you guys my Ned. See?
Oh, yuck! That wasn't your Ned. That was your Nad.
Come here, Net. Whatever the fuck your name is.
Calling him
Man.
that.
I mean, the
Come here,
reason I'd like to play this guitar is because he has his new signature pickups in there, the Dreamcatcher and the Rainmaker.
Ugh,
I'd like to try those pickups,
cares.
but you know, I just
That one.
no. This one, Red Jester BFR. I don't know what BFR stands.
All Family Reserve.
There you go.
I can't find it.
I can't find it.
Just go to his Twitter page.
Wait a minute. They make a bass like his like
Albert Lee's bass. Oh, look at that. It's an Albert Lee bass.
Big Al Candy Apple Red. I didn't know they made basses like his wow.
I had no idea either.
Look at the body style of that thing.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen an Albert Lee model guitar?
Not the bass. I'm talking about the Majesty on the right. Look at that thing. It just looks
Ugly.
dumb.
Freaking ugly. Ugly.
And especially, you know, I know the Ernie Ball headstocks have to be like that for guitars, but do something that I mean, it just looks like a whole different thing. The body looks completely opposite of what the headstock looks like. I know some of these guys want to do something totally different so they know when people see it, oh, that's the John Petrucci guitar. But God. Has anybody in the chat played those?
The Red Jester?
Just any
Or
of
the
his
Majesty?
guitars?
I played a Majesty, yeah.
I heard
I
they
played
feel awesome, but
I played one. All Music Man stuff is, I mean, especially the San Luis Obispo stuff. I mean, it's all quality stuff.
yeah.
You know, when you start to get into some of the like Brian S, the Sterling ones. I mean, it's a little.
It's a video of me warming up.
Yeah, right.
Now, my guitar player, Mike, he just sent this. I wonder if he's actually watching this right now, if he just magically sends a video when we're watching, you know.
Mm-hmm. It's a video of me, you guys.
Yeah. Chris Caruana says, I played one at Guitar Center. It was pretty awesome.
Can't get
That's
over.
cool.
I can't get over the how terrible it looks.
Oh, yeah, the
In fact,
design.
Petrucci should have never left Ibanez. His RG was great.
Yep. It was, man. Brian S says the Music Man quality is massive, but the pickups suck.
I disagree.
Yeah, I would assume it depends on what guitar player you're talking about. I mean, you know, if somebody has their signature pickups in it and you don't like those, that's one thing, but I don't know.
You hear that echo?
Rosique said the necks feel weird on the Petrucci guitars. Some Petrucci guitars. Yeah, I've never played one. Actually, you know what? I did. I don't know which one it was, though. A band I recorded, they had a Majesty, and it wouldn't stay in tune to save its life either.
Oh.
And the guy actually sold it. Like, he tried using it on a solo, and it just wasn't staying in tune, man. So he ended up selling it.
Let's see. There is Kenny Dave asks, anyone recommend a single coil that fits in a humbucker spot for the neck position of my RG 350DX? Yes, Gibson makes a P90 single coil in the size of a humbucker, but it is a P90, so you can. I don't know what the number is or what the model number is, but that's what it is.
Jason said, I said this earlier, but you missed it. Petrucci's addition to the Music Man artist lineup tripled the company's value. True story. Wow, man. Well, they needed somebody. You know?
Mm-hmm. Charlie S says, Dave, I recently got a 5150 pedal. Where do you prefer the drive level? I usually wouldn't put it up any higher than 1 o'clock. Be too much overdrive. Anything more than that.
Yeah, I'd keep it between 12 and 1. It depends on what your amp you're using it with.
Well, even yeah. Josh Lamaze. Yeah, sorry. Hey, Dave, Johnny, and Jay, I have my eye on a Greco Les Paul from Japan on eBay. Do you guys know if it's a pain in the butt to import a guitar from Japan? Glad you're feeling better, Dave. Thank you. Yes, it is. Because you're going to pay an exuberant amount of shipping, plus the guitar is not made in America. So you're also going to have to pay the duty tax when it comes to America.
Yep.
It's a lot of money. You're probably going to be paying $300 or $400 on top of the price of the guitar to get it here.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because when Cameron sold me the gem back there, we got a good price on shipping, but the import tax, it's the same type of thing, and it's a pain in the ass as well. You know, filling out the paperwork and doing all that stuff. Unless it's like a super duper deal, when you're going to be, you know, if it's a super duper deal, then it's worth it. But you know, if it's going to be something where you might get it,
Super duper deal.
yeah, super duper deal.
I mean, if it's just, you know, if it's
a little deal, if it's a little ditty deal,
if it's a duper
it's not
deal,
worth
that's
it.
not good enough. It's got to be super duper.
it's got to be a super duper deal.
Does anybody ever say just duper? You ever hear anybody say, "Hey, that's
Yo, it's a
duper"?
stupid deal.
Like it's always like super duper.
Kelly
Right?
says
Something
this
can't be
show
just duper.
right. Yeah. Kelly says this show is all about Ibanez now. Kelly, this show is about gear, period. Just about gear. It's not on any one thing.
I don't even play an Ibanez.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even have. Well, I do, but mine is the duper Ibanez, not the super duper like you guys have.
Well, I mean, Kelly, if you want to, you know, I mean, if you have any questions about other gear, or you want us to talk about some stuff, you know, or what do you want us to talk about? You know, Dave's been buying some Ibanez's lately, and you know, I've always been an Ibanez fan, and I've been playing my Ibanez's more.
Yes.
But you know,
Chris Caruana says there's a local shop that has a Gibson Custom Shop 2010 Les Paul Custom 68 reissue for $32.50, but it doesn't have a COA. Should I consider it? Well, you have to consider, are you going to play the guitar or the COA? You know, if you love a guitar, if you go there and play it and you love it, I wouldn't worry about the certificate, because, you know, they're selling it to priced without the certificate. That's not very expensive for that guitar. That guitar with a certificate is probably double the price, about $6,000.
Jesus. Bozique is reading off a couple of the Music Man endorsees, and yeah, I don't know who those two guys are either, but maybe I'll have to check them out. And I think you just got to be careful, unless you know the person. Like the thing with Cameron, like, you know, I know him and I knew the guitar was going to be good, and I wasn't going to get scammed on anything. I think you really got to make sure, if you're going to be ordering something overseas, you got to make sure it's legit, because once you get it, and if you don't get it, sometimes you're screwed. But once you do get it, good luck trying to return something like that too.
Riley Morgan asks if Epiphone is Gibson's Charvel. I don't really understand that question, but Charvel is they're a great guitar. They're, they have a custom shop. They have regular American ones, and they also have ones made in Mexico. But as far as I'm concerned, I think even though it's apples and oranges, I think even if you get a made in Mexico Charvel, it's better than an Epiphone guitar. It's my opinion.
I think maybe back in the what, 90s? That might have been true, right?
1890s.
The P90s. That might have been true, like where it wasn't Charvel, kind of like the lower Jackson type of thing. But I think nowadays, like Charvel and like they both make, same company, but they're both great. I think they really stepped up the Charvel game.
Mm-hmm. Well, back in the 1890s, Epiphones are awesome.
Back in the 40s and 50s, yes, they were great guitars. I think Johnny, who asked this question?
Did I ask?
Chris asked if any of us put their hands on a Pia guitar yet. I think Johnny did.
I put my hands all over that guitar.
I actually have a green one on order. My guy at Guitar Center called me today and says, "Yeah, I just put one on order for you. When it comes in, you can do whatever you want." Okay, thanks.
Awesome. How many are they getting in? 2?
Oh no, but I'm getting a green one. So
You're getting this one right here.
that's the one. That guitar looks better and better every time I see it.
Are you holding that guitar, Johnny? Look at that.
I'm holding it by that handle.
How comfortable was it with the handle?
I don't know. It was cool. It was fun. I can't remember.
Chris, I don't know how long the wait is. I'm told that it's probably not coming out until about October, but who knows? Who knows anymore? No one knows these things. Listen, the Night Swan from Kramer was supposed to be out early last year when it came out last year. It hasn't come out yet.
You'll know when it comes out. Kenny Dave says, is it me or is the Pia over blingy? I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't like the gold hardware and the gold covers, but since it's the only year they're going to make it, I'm buying it and I'll play it. But it's just going to be like having an original Loch Ness Green 777. They're worth a lot more money now than they were back then. So, and I think of all the colors, the green one is the coolest. Another, just my opinion, but.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, I thought it was a cool guitar, but I'm not the biggest. You guys played those guitars more than I do. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my thing. Did it look
played
too
or you just
bland?
held it?
I strummed on it. I never plugged it in. I don't think they even had amps at that booth.
That whole wall is just dedicated to those 4 guitars, correct?
Yeah.
Or 3, and then they have the white one on a different wall. Is that right?
I thought they had them all on the same wall. I thought I saw it that way.
I didn't see you there.
I know. On video. I'll slap you right through this computer. You imagine my hand just smacking him in the face from here?
Oh, that'd be good.
They had
that.
They had the red one, the green one, and there's a yellow one. And then further down on the same wall, they had the white one on its own.
Okay. The red one, huh? They're making a new red one?
Wasn't there red?
Purple, pink.
Is it purple? Is it?
Yeah, it's like a pinkle.
Pinkle.
Chris says the necks are too wide and thin. You ever play a 7-string, Chris?
Yeah, Chris, you probably wouldn't like this. If you think they're too wide and thin, you probably wouldn't like this.
Did you see the one that
Look, it looks like a happy face. You see the 2 eyes and the smile?
Yeah.
And the green nose?
Green nose.
I'm the guitar.
He says that, yeah, it was like playing a skateboard. That's how playing a 7-string felt to him. Good night, Brian S. He says, good show, guys. Always fun to catch you on the flip-flop.
Come see us
Thank
tomorrow
you.
at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock, Brian.
Yeah. Tomorrow's going to be a duper show.
It's gonna be super duper.
It's going to be a super doper.
You know, if you thought tonight was duper, tomorrow is super duper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super, super.
You say supper? All right. Again, Keith Richards says he quit smoking.
Yeah, somebody commented on that earlier and said, but when is he going to stop, or when's he going to quit cigarettes? I thought that was pretty good. Metal Mike is here just in time for the twilight of the show.
The guitarist said he has finally stopped smoking a year after referencing Lou Reed's claim that he quit cigarettes. Huh? It was harder than quitting heroin. Richards says he hasn't touched a cigarette since October.
That's pretty damn good.
I haven't touched one since.
What's he going to do about all his guitars that are just riddled with smoke smell?
It never goes away. But the urge never goes away either. You never lose the urge to smoke. It's always there. Why do you think I'm always? Why do you think I'm always holding pens the entire time? All these years we've done these shows, you guys see me doing this. No, it's not because of smoking. It's because I'm always writing stuff down.
Yeah, sure it is. My father quit smoking cold turkey in 1987 and hasn't smoked a cigarette yet, but he's still, like, if he's hanging out somewhere or goes somewhere and somebody's outside smoking a cigarette, if he's walking into a building or something, he said he still wants to smoke, but he just, you know?
Yeah, never goes away.
Yep.
I quit cold turkey in 97 and then started again in 2002. And then quit and then start again in 2008 and then quit and then start again in 2012. And then I haven't touched one since 20. So wait a minute. So it's been 8 years since I haven't had one either. Wow.
A different kind of truth for Johnny.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, the urge never goes away. I like the smell of cigarette smoke, like secondhand smoke. I like it. It doesn't bother me at all.
That's disgusting. The smell of a pack of cigarettes is okay.
Ah.
But speaking of that, man, you know what? One thing that drives me nuts is the other day we were at gym. I'll make this quick, but we're at gymnastics with Ellie, and we're watching her do her thing, you know. And then there's an area upstairs, like all the parents go to, like, you know, get out of the way and watch type of thing. So one of the fathers comes up there, and he has like big sweatshirt on, big sweatpants, and he comes up, and the second he's like within, 10 feet of him and getting closer, he smelled like a wet cigarette.
It's nasty.
Oh,
smells like he smoked a whole pack at once.
yeah,
Smelled like a wet cigarette.
yeah, he was like hot boxing in the car. Just had the whole pack of cigarettes. Like he had a pack of cigarettes like this. He ripped off one side, lit them all, and smoked it like this.
Ah.
Oh, that's so funny.
But it was
Thank you, Hugh.
It was disgusting, man. Whatever.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, it's the year 2020, so people will disagree, but yeah, smoking to me, I loved. I mean, it's gonna sound horrible, but if I couldn't smoke, like after I'd smoke, let's say if I had to go inside somewhere, I would just smell my fingers because I could smell. They smelled so good.
Well, I used to do that on other occasions, but not.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're just tuning in now,
hey, what are we dealing with here? Yes.
Uh-oh.
She's gonna tell you have to go.
No, it was Ellie.
Hi,
You know,
Ellie.
when I told her when we're eating dinner, she's like, "Daddy, where do you have to go?" I said, "I got to go upstairs and hang out with Johnny and Dave." She said, "Can I come upstairs and play drums?" And I was like, so one of these days, I don't know how loud it's going to be, but one of these days, maybe when we're on or something, she go upstairs and play a drum solo.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
I'll
that'd
just
be great.
mute the microphone, you know.
Oh, no. No. 5150 Fly Guy. There's actually a video. I think TMZ put it out some years back. Where Eddie was talking about, like, they caught up to Eddie somewhere, and he was saying how smoking was bad. He's like, "Nope, smoking is bad stuff. Don't smoke."
You don't say.
You know?
Well, I'm sure if you ask a heroin addict what they think of heroin, they'll probably say bad stuff.
Ask John Frusciante. I'm sure he'll tell you.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it all depends, man. I mean, both my parents smoked when my brother and I were growing up, all the way until, like I said, my father in 87 when he stopped, and I think my mom stopped in like 90 or something like that, 90, 91. And neither me or my brother ever smoked cigarettes. It was like,
neither did I. Both my parents smoked almost all their lives.
yeah.
My dad still smokes cigars. I'm like, ugh, what are you doing, dude?
Yeah, cigars are nasty. I remember back when you could walk into like a supermarket, a store, and when people could still smoke in stores, and you could always, if you smelled a cigar, you're just like out of that aisle.
But
Although pipes always smelled good though.
That's right. Yeah, pipes always smelled good. Yeah.
Yep.
I still wouldn't do it. It smelled good.
Yeah.
5150 Fly Guy says, at some point you have to stop to preserve your health. Oh, I thought he said you have to stop preserving your health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bozique. That's right.
Oh, public service announcement.
PSA.
Public service announcement.
It's 10 o'clock.
If anyone
Do you know where your smokes are?
If anyone is looking for a good low to mid gain overdrive pedal, the Chula. Check out the Chula. It's great. It's great when you have an amplifier with just a little bit of grit on it. You hit the first channel and it boosts it up a little bit, and then you can hit both channels, and it's nice, smooth, screaming overdrives. It's a really good pedal. There you go, Chula.
How would you get that thing if you wanted one?
Well, you could use your credit card. You could use cash. Jay's gone, so my dry joke didn't even work. But you just look on eBay. You can find them on eBay. You can find them on Reverb.
Who makes them?
You know what? I don't even know who makes them.
Ah, why talk about something, promote something that you don't even know who makes it?
Well, do you know who Josh Smith is? Guitarist Josh Smith. Anyway, he's the guitar player. He uses these. They sound fantastic. You can use it with any guitar. They sound really good. Just all you got to do is look up Chula. TCHULA. TCHULA. And it's you can find it on Reverb, find it on eBay. They're about $130.
Hi, Ellie.
I'm sure Johnny's going to look it up right now.
I want to tell you something.
Hi, Ellie.
Huh?
I dropped a glass ball out of Bad Kitty.
What?
I dropped a glass ball out of Bad Kitty.
She has a little tiny kitty, and it's a little beanbag, but she started calling it Bad Kitty. Bad Kitty?
Yeah. Bad Kitty has a glass ball. So if I was a little white kitty vet, bad kitty vet.
Oh, that's the vet. Has to go to the vet when he's sick.
Look at Dave's guitar.
Wow.
See that? Is that neat or what?
I think, well, it's a little messed up.
No, it's not messed up. It's painted like that. It's cool. Look at your hair, huh?
She's trying to look like her daddy when he has his hair like that.
Who's that?
So why don't you get up to Chula on the thing there, Johnny? TCHULA.
Where are you going?
Oh, Touchula.
No, it's called Chula.
Yeah, but it fell on the floor.
The
see?
T is silent.
Daddy,
On the floor. Yes, Ellie.
let me get down and find it.
Oh yeah, there it is right there. Are you talking about the love pedal?
That's it. Love pedal. Yes.
The limited edition. Yeah, here it is.
Now I think you can get it in 3 colors. I think you can get it in pink, gold, and black. The black one's called the Black Mamba, and the gold one is the least amount of gain of the 3, but they're all very similar. That's the one right there.
Oh, okay. So it's like it's like a stamp. It's like at the post office when they stamp your letter.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a very, very cool pedal.
Hmm. That's cool.
Yeah.
Is everybody still awake?
I'm here.
Okay, so you said this is the gold one. Oh,
Out loud?
that's fine. Is Ellie gonna play us out? Oh, yay!
Nice.
Good job.
Wow, that was awesome. That was awesome, Ellie. She even threw her sticks. Did you see that?
Yep. All right, I'm coming now. Hey, I gotta go, guys.
Yeah, me too.
I'll talk to you
Bedtime.
in a little bit.
All right. All right, you guys. Everybody, leave a thumbs up for Ellie. That was awesome. That was awesome. Bye, Ellie.
Bye.
Bye.
He's taking all my guitar picks from everywhere. You know, I have one of these, the little, crap. This thing,
Yeah, I use those.
on my road case, and there's like 8 guitar picks in it, and she's just whoop, 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 whoop. You want to put them in this? No, you already stole some of mine already. You want a Tessie switch one? Ellie, here. Here's a Tessie switch one.
I got this
Awesome.
if you like to have them. Have that
Awesomes.
Ellie, say goodnight to Johnny.
night.
I'll let you wrap it up. I'm going to mute my mic so you don't have her chiming in and,
Oh,
I'm not gonna get
can she take the stairs by herself?
you don't go down those stairs without me.
Daddy,
You can sit and wait, okay?
Daddy.
Yes, Ellie.
What's the problem of having no?
Good night, everybody.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll see you with Mike Himmel, and then we'll see you for Saturday night. Saturday night. Oh my gosh! All right, we'll see you guys. See you guys tomorrow. There we go.
Oh, that's funny. Who's that? Who does he look like?
Maybe a goblin?
What?
A goblin. You want to know the truth? I have to do it, you know?
Daddy,
Yeah.
Daddy, why did you turn that green alien on?
You like him?
Yeah.
Good night.
What is that? What did that say?
It says it's time for bed, Ellie Vi.